Alright, getting the Kia ready for winter. Got the all-season tires off. And those nice Kia rims, 16-inch there. For winter, I chose to go cheap because I can. These are 15s with Hankook iPike. Oh, who cares? That's only half of the winter upgrade package. The other half happens in here. The traction control system. This is a manual transmission car, and I know that the traction control system cuts in and cuts power. And I've actually driven up a hill where I could not get up the hill until I realized I had to turn traction control off so that the wheels could spin in the slush and get me going. It was pretty scary with traction control on, the way it cuts power out. So there's a button, which I'm showing you here, to disable traction control. Oh, lights just went off in the garage. Okay. But the problem is, every time you start the vehicle, you've got to, yeah, dinging's annoying. You've got, it's always turned on when you start the vehicle. And then you have to push the button. Which can be annoying. There you go. Traction control off. Come on, focus, focus. Just traction control off. So what I proposed is that if you hold the button down, what I found is if you hold the button down, traction control will go off, right? But it doesn't keep it off unless you hold the button down all the time. So if you actually stick a piece of cardboard in the side of the button and wedge it in there so the button's always down, then every time you start the car, traction control will be off. So put a switch in, a hidden switch, which is currently off right now. But if I shut the car down and, sorry about the dinging, take the key out. If you look in here, in the fuse panel, I've connected that switch to the back of that button. And when you flick that switch, now the button is stuck down. It doesn't look stuck down, but it is. Now when you start the car, or turn the key on, you'll get traction control off. You also get what I call the mad skids light, the light that comes on when you're skidding and traction control is active. That light will come on in a few seconds after starting. And I think it comes on to let you know that there's something wrong with the button. It's stuck down, but that's fine by me because, okay, so the security light's just gone off there. At some point that other light will come on, but that's fine by me. There's two lights on to let you know traction control is off, but that's the way I like to drive in the winter. Problem with my modification, you might consider it a problem. I don't really consider it a problem. The fact that when that switch is on, the button is stuck down, and pushing the button will not turn traction control back on. But that's not a problem. Oh, there's the other light. There's the other light. There's the I call it the mad skids light. Mad skids. It's like the car skidding, and then that says car skidding, and that says, so I'm pretty sure that is like a trouble light for the traction control system, saying there's trouble with the button. Yeah, I made some trouble with the button. You got a problem with that? You can just go in here, reach in and switch it off, which you obviously can't do when you're driving because the door is closed. But why would I ever want to switch traction control back on while I'm driving? There is that case, like I said, going up a hill in the slush, where I was in a panic and had to switch traction control off while I was driving, but I've never felt the need to switch it on while I was driving. Now that I've switched that switch though, I can push the button again, and the air light should go away. Traction control light went away. Right, it says now I just have that light on. If I press the button a few more times, the air light may or may not go away. Or it might take a cycle of the key for the air light to go away. That's fine. You're going to be cycling the key anyway. I mean, you have to reach in the fuse panel. There you go. Lights are off. Lights are off because I've opened up that switch. The button will work normally again. And that's my modification. I'm happy with it. Yes, now it works normally. So this is the mode if we were taken into the dealer for service. I just switch the switch off and leave traction control on, so everything is normal. When you start the car, traction control's on. But for me, I'm going to set this up now for winter, and I won't touch that switch again until spring, so I might as well... Oh, the lights just went off again. Might as well put the panel back on the... door back on the fuse panel. And have a lovely winter. So, happy driving in snow, everybody. With your traction control off.